Ahoy! An update not so long ago drastically changed the way auras work compared to the old days when the only difference between elements was cosmetic. Now, Earth Aura is the basic one that everyone receives upon completing the Battle Style Up quest at level 20. The rest of the auras, named after each element, can be obtained by crafting their skill books at level 200. The recipe is located in the first category at Chloe, and the item required for them is sold by her as well. Now you may be asking, what's the use of it? The answer is, all of them are useful for different scenarios because the stats they grant are different. You've got 2 of them for defense and 2 for offense. One of each is designed to be more effective in PvP and the other against anything else. You can see them in the Special Skills tab. Earth is the basic one, and as such it isn't dedicated to any specific scenario and gives a little bit of everything. Flame is the offensive PvP aura. As you can see, it grants the same amount of attack and magic attack as Earth and just enough critical rate for you to replace your Ring of Luck +3 or your helmet or whatever. However, as in PvP most opponents usually have high amounts of critical resistances, this one focuses on Amp instead. In addition to that, it also gives you a bunch of ignore resistance stats which are useful for countering resistance stats, of course. Lightning Aura is the offensive dungeon aura. Same applies to attack and critical rate, but as you can see, this one mainly focuses on critical hits. Additionally, this one has the highest amount of accuracy and attack rate bonuses to counter the high evasion and defense rate of bosses in hard dungeons. Neither Flame nor Lightning increase defense at all. Then you've got Aqua and Ice auras. They have massive defense bonuses, and Aqua adds a bunch of resistance stats useful for PvP. Ice is the general defensive one, and it grants even more defense and more damage reduction as well. Both of these also have the same amount of critical rate and some attack rate bonus as well, as those are inherent abilities of auras apparently. So all of that sounds pretty awesome, right? Why would you ever use Earth Aura again if you have them? Well, my friend, there's always a fly in the ointment, as they say. To activate any of the 4 special auras, you require not only the same amount of SP as for Earth, but also an item called Inner Orb, which is available at the Grocer of Bloody Eyes for $100,000 each. So basically, every time you activate them, you pay 100k to NPCs. Therefore, I suggest keeping these auras for special occasions and generally just using Earth when you don't need the insane amount of extra defense or significant increase in damage. That's all there is to know about auras, but as usual, feel free to ask your relevant questions in the comments. Ahoy!